What is up, guys? Lynn here with another Between Gamers podcast. We said podcast this time, right? Yeah. Instead
Yeah.
of discussion. Uh Today we are going to discuss a few odds and ends along with the PlayStation State of Play and Samsung Unpacked. I have never discussed Samsung Unpacked. I don't normally watch the Samsung or the Apple presentations because I always want everything that they show. But I did watch it. We're going to go ahead and discuss that as well. Um, but beforehand, we'll have everyone introduce themselves, and then we will begin today's podcast.
Hello.
Leslie,
We can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I assume Leslie can't hear us. Oh, she dropped out. Okay, well,
Technical difficulties.
Raven, go ahead and introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Papa Raven, your local Xbox fanboy and super Samsung fanboy. So that's why they made me come to do this.
All
I
right.
am about to drop $2,000 on a phone.
Jesus, you a good
Hey,
one.
I can't help it, man. Leslie made me wait on last year's, which was very, very smart because it wasn't that great. But this year,
Mhm.
I'm not going to spoil it because we'll talk about it. But they did their thing. Samsung did. Plus,
Yeah,
they got jelly beans. I like those jelly beans things.
I want the S7 Plus, but whatever.
Which one?
It's like I would rather have the S7 Plus before I got a new phone.
You are 20 generations behind, woman. The problem with getting older phones is
No. This is not the phone. I'm talking about the tablet.
yes, the S7 Plus.
Yes, that's what I want.
But I already have an iPad, and
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna upgrade if they didn't have a cool, like, what's the word, like, inventive version of the phone. You know what I mean? Like, last year was okay, but last year was like they give you a 4-inch screen that was really awkward, and then the whole screen was made out of plastic, and it was easy to scratch. And
Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get
oh,
into that.
all right, this is
Okay, Dirty, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Dirty. We back with another podcast, and let's discuss it.
And Leslie, hello.
Hello. What's up, everybody? It's Level Up Leslie here with the Between Gamers crew. We back for another one. All right, let's get it going.
All right. So before we get into the state of play and Samsung Unpacked, I just have a few of other things that I would like to discuss. Starting off with the fact that the app Xbox, well, the Game Pass, the little cloud, gaming thing, and Stadia will not be on iOS devices at this time, but will be on Android devices. And there's a partnership specifically with Samsung as well. So that's a good thing. So let's have a discussion about that. And let me know your thoughts. Now I know Leslie and Papa, y'all are iOS people. Dirty and I are Android people. So
I'm Android.
He's an
okay,
Android person.
I
you're
have an
moving
iPad, but
you're moving over to Android.
no,
No, he's been an Android person.
Oh, okay,
I've
sweet.
had
Okay, Leslie, that means you by yourself. So you let us know your
Mm,
thoughts on this whole situation.
Honestly, I am actually really disappointed in them. I actually tweeted out this morning when I saw this article from Windows Central about them blocking it, and I said, Apple, don't be that company. Don't be that company who doesn't want to play well with others. I know y'all got Apple Arcade, but it's okay to have more gaming in one space. Like, it's okay to have Stadia on your platform. It's okay to have xCloud on your platform because that's just going to make people want to use your device. But you just going to be pushing people to another company, another platform, another what do you call it, system Because honestly, like some people want to be able to play xCloud and Stadia, especially because it's your phone, it's mobile. You could play it somewhere if you're on the go and you got to be waiting for people. I don't know, you at the mall waiting for your girl, you at the doctor waiting for your doctor. Like, you want to be able to do those things, and the fact that Apple's trying to block that is really messed up, and I'm kind of disappointed in them.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, from what I understand in reference to this, the reasoning behind that. Now, from what I gather as well, is that Netflix and Spotify, they don't have to go through the same processes that games do because games are interactive. So they have to pass some type of review process before being available on their platform. And the Game Pass games and Stadia games will not go through that. So that is supposedly the reasoning behind them not allowing that on their platform.
I will tell you, I did the xCloud on iOS, the beta. I was extremely disappointed. I only got one game to play, and it was Halo. Which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Halo, but that's not the only thing I want to play. Whereas Josh, who has an Android, had all his entire freaking library available to play.
No, not the entire library. They gave you about 50 games, even games that I don't own. Like they had Ace Combat on there. They had what else? WWE 2K20, which is a freaking disgrace. And it's even on the phone, it's impossible to play. But what else? They had a whole bunch of games, and it has its hiccups as far as like streaming, and sometimes it would drop out every once in a while. But for the most part, it was really smooth gaming. And I don't understand why iOS would want to block that.
Now, I had an issue with it. Like, it was a laggy mess when I tried to use it, but
I think it's based off your internet.
Yeah, but my internet is not bad, though.
It also doesn't make sense because I played it in the car, like with my 4G LTE, and it still ran fine. So I don't get maybe sometimes it's maybe sometimes it has something to do with like on their end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be easier and a little bit. I can't wait for them to include. They haven't included it in this country, but the console streaming is the coolest part. Like you'll be able to take any game that you have on your Xbox and stream it from your Xbox to your phone. Kind of like remote play for PlayStation, but you can take it anywhere. You don't have to just stay in the house. So you can actually turn on your console at your house and it'll stream from your internet to your phone. So even if you're not home, I was like, that's pretty cool. If they can make it work, that sounds like a cool feature, you know?
Dirty.
All right, good job.
I heard the news earlier today, and I think it's messed up that the iOS people, you know what I'm saying, can't use the xCloud, to play their games if they have an Xbox and they have an Apple product and they can't use it. I mean, I don't know why Apple don't like to play with others, but they always been like that. They always been different. They slowly tried to come around, but they want to keep everything under wraps. Now they starting to let you modify their phone and stuff like that, and certain apps that you can put on Android so easily. You got to go and do other stuff with Apple products, and they could tell if you've been messing around in the iOS trying to put stuff on your phone that shouldn't be on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Apple is an okay product, but that's the only reason I really couldn't mess with their products, because if I want to customize my phone or put whatever I want to put on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Is if it's to watch movies or music or whatever. Android lets you do it. It's open source. You know, to do whatever you want to do to it. And even though Apple is cool, they hold you back too much. And
Yeah, and until recently, I wasn't able to like easily put comic books and stuff like that on my iPad. For the longest time, you weren't able to do that, you know. So um, without having to plug it into a computer. So I'm glad that they're finally starting to come around on that level. But the problem is the way the pay works for them. They charge different fees than like normal like Google Play and stuff. So they want their platform to be number one streaming, which would be Apple Arcade. So I don't know how you're supposed to compete with free if you have Xbox Game Pass and um it's not, you don't have to pay a monthly fee, and it has actual like AAA games that you can play. Like I can go play Hellblade right now and play all on my Note 9, you know, and I have the Razer Kishi, so it basically makes my phone into a portable Xbox, like a Xbox Switch, and it plays with any one of those games. So it's it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, especially with the way Stadia is and everything.
Oh, dude, I literally was like, they're gonna mess around and make me want to get the Note 20, and
Yeah.
I just got an iPad Pro. I'm disappointed. I really am.
I don't want the new phone. I want the new tablet.
The tablet's awesome.
Then get you the tablet, Win, because I'm serious. Tablets are not like, they're not super useful anymore, but unless you like work from home or you know ha- you desire like a way bigger screen for watching media and stuff like that. That's the best part of those those Samsung tablets, because they have amazing screens. Like I think even Apple uses their Samsung screens now. So I mean, they have like the most accurate colors and everything. So you can't go wrong. Go watch. I just watched it today. Flossie Carter.
Oh, I've been to watch that,
Yeah,
honey. You late.
yeah. I watched that yesterday, and then I watched his Galaxy Buds Live, which we'll talk about later. But yeah. So if you want the S7 Plus, go for it. I mean, it's what, 12.3 inches.
It's not available yet on the website.
It's not okay.
No, and then they want all this money down, I think.
Cause she has T-Mobile.
Oh, T-Mobile, yeah. T-Mobile's kind of a pain in the ass when it comes to down payments.
Yeah, cause AT&T, what they do is they just charge you the tax up front. You just pay for the tax, and then the rest goes on your monthly bill divided into payments.
Mm-hmm. But check this out. I thought I had an upgrade, but I actually owe like 7 more payments, which I didn't know. But technically, I pay $33 more, and I can trade in my Note 9, and they'll put it. I'll get an early upgrade for the Fold 2, the Z Fold 2.
Mhm.
And I know people are like, "Oh, you don't need 5G right now," but I'd rather. I'm planning on keeping the Z Fold 2 for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. You know, like I'm not planning. If you had a phone like that, it's a premium phone. You know what I mean? But I would suggest to anybody when it comes to technology, get the insurance. Okay,
I've never gotten insurance.
get
The only thing I've had insurance on was my Apple products, and I didn't even need it for that.
Ask Leslie. I had an S7. I didn't get insurance on it. The phone, not the tablet. I had an S7 that I didn't get insurance on. It got the tiniest crack on the what was it? On the camera, on the front facing camera. You know they wanted like what was it, $480 to replace the screen? And
Yeah.
I've broken the screen on this Note 9 twice, and they've given me a brand new battery and a brand new screen, $40 each time. $40. I spent a total of $80 for two brand new screens and two brand new batteries because insurance is the way to go. I'm telling you, especially when you're dropping $1,000 to $2,000 on a phone or tablet. You'd be crazy not to spend that $10 a month for some insurance. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a Xbox where it's just going to stay, or a PlayStation, it's just going to stay there and you don't even have to worry about it. Now you're putting this thing in and out of your pocket every day. Ask Leslie. I had a a full body case on my phone, and it still broke the screen. Like, Leslie had a case on her iPad, and it fell on the case, and it cracked. So with the case on, like the whole front, like
It
shattered.
shredded, man. And I had the case on it. It was bad. That was the first time I'd ever cracked anything Apple.
So I don't. What are we? I didn't even ask you. By the way, hi guys. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. Me and Dirty talk, but you know, Miss Lynn, how you doing?
Good.
So what are we discussing first? Are we staying on Samsung, or do you want to do Play?
If anyone else have anything to add to that.
Well, okay. So if we're going to talk about Samsung first, I would just say the
Well,
Note.
not yet. We
Okay.
not. I mean, if anyone have anything to add with the Game Pass and Stadia not being
Yeah.
iOS.
I think Apple need to go ahead and let their people use the Apple product. You know what I'm saying, for their games. You know, if they want to, game on the go, why shouldn't they? I mean, the Android people are doing it. You know, that's messed up. If you have an Xbox and the only phone or tablet you have is Apple, and you can't take it on the go with you, that's BS.
You know what's funny? I just thought about this. I was like, hey, everybody's bitching that Xbox don't have exclusive games, but Xbox has an exclusive company. They're like Samsung, XCloud, Samsung.
Yeah, they have an exclusive platform. I mean, are you gonna be able to play? You're not gonna be able to play God of War on your Samsung phone. Like that's Xbox thing right now. I think that I'm a little confused on the messaging though, as far as like their partnerships, because it seems like the deal you have right now is if you buy that controller, you get 3 months of Game Pass. And the way it was sounding was like Samsung is going to be like the place to stream Xbox Game Pass. You know what I mean? As far as Android goes, but they had that partnership, and I don't know. Stadia. Do you think Stadia can survive it?
I honestly don't know.
With it being free? With it being free with the Game Pass, that's the part that's going to kill them. Especially if they let you have a lot. If they could put COD on your phone, especially with these new phones being 120 hertz refresh.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Hold on. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. It all depends on what Stadia brings to the table. Because basically, I mean, both going to have the same third-party games. It's going to be those exclusives. That's I guess that'll be between the both of them that who would gravitate to more. I probably would do XCloud because not only am I getting third-party games that's on Stadia, but I'm also getting first-party games, exclusive games that Stadia might not get.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what what games are on what games are on Stadia that are like Die Hard? Do you have to play? You know what I mean? Orcs Must Die 3, and I have no idea. That's pretty much the only game I think that I know was exclusive. So
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you think, Leslie?
I don't know. I mean, I think we kind of covered that. Um, I don't really know too much about Stadia for me to speak on Stadia, but I am disappointed about the whole xCloud not being on iOS.
Yeah, that's a big disappointment. But what can you do? They're gonna have. It seems like it's like one of those things. Like when your cable sends out an email and says, "Oh, well, DirecTV doesn't want to play ball with us and give you the great programming." I think it's going to be like that. You know what I mean? Like XCloud's going to be like, "Well, we want to bring you the best in gaming, but Apple won't let it happen." And then Apple will come out with a, you know what I mean? It's just going to be a back and forth thing until they agree on a price.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to. Some of you may laugh at this. So there was a big to do, it seems, of the PlayStation 4 controller not being supported by the PlayStation 5. Now, okay, put it this way: there will be some you can play PlayStation 4 games with the PlayStation 4 controller. PS5 games will not work. So basically, this is an article from WCCF Tech. So basically, specialty peripherals like officially licensed racing wheels, arcade sticks, fight sticks will work with the PS5 games and also supports the PS4 games. Um, Platinum and Gold wireless headsets, third-party headsets that connect by USB port or audio jack will work with the companion app, but not compatible with the PS5. PlayStation Move motion controllers and PSVR aim controller will work with supported PSVR games on PS5. PlayStation camera adapter for the PS5 will be free for PSVR owners by PlayStation. That was from Cheap Ass Gamer. And Papa, you sent me that information.
Yeah, I thought that
But
was cool. I mean, um, I'm glad they're giving me the clip for free. But did anybody catch that like 5 minutes after after they announced that Xbox put out a thing with all their controllers saying all our controllers will work on your brand new console or your old console or your phone. He's like, and why don't you go break out your Elite 2 controller and go play the best games you can on Xbox? I thought that was pretty funny. But as far as PlayStation goes, I mean, they have been so anti-consumer lately. Between, I don't know if you were going to talk about it, but between the Marvel Avengers thing with the exclusivity of Spider-Man and the not letting you use your PS4 control. Like, I know people that have bought the PS4 like scuff controller just for the PS5. You know what I mean? Like, just so they could have that controller for the next gen, because they were like, well, there's no way you can use an Elite controller on an Xbox Series X, and PlayStation won't let you use your $300 controller on the PlayStation 5. But that's not the case. I mean, it's nice that they're going to let you have the move and all that stuff, but it's just, it's weird. It's weird that they couldn't work out a system that would allow you to use a control you're comfortable with, because that new controller is cool, but it's really beefy, and some of these PlayStation dudes have little hands, you know.
Hey. I have little hands and I can't grasp that damn controller. I hate that thing.
They got them little thumbs.
Mhm.
oh my goodness.
You got them little thumbs. They can't hold that big meaty controller that the Xbox got, and now the PlayStation 5 controller looks like a boomerang. So, you know,
What about the system itself?
the system looks cool, and I think it's going to be a worthy investment, just for the exclusives. But as far as the controllers and peripherals go, I mean, they can do no wrong in their fans' eyes, so it doesn't matter. They'll buy it. They'll lap it up. Doesn't matter. They'll buy every single
Quack.
yeah. They'll buy every single peripheral possible. They'll be like, "Oh, I just spent $300 on a scuff controller. I don't care. It won't work on my brand new console. That's okay." So
Yeah, this is messed up that they won't let you use your PlayStation 4, as a second controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not have the money to buy a second controller because you might be buying games, or you just got enough just to get the console and maybe one game. You know what I'm saying? At least you got one or more PlayStation 4 controllers at home. You know what I'm saying? So you can, play with somebody at your house. You know what I'm saying? Play 2K or something at your house. And you can't even do that. That's messed up.
they might get lucky and buy one of those games that has one of those super upgrades that gives you a free upgrade to the next gen. But if you don't, then you're kind of SOL. We don't even know how much the controllers are going to be. You think they'll probably be 70 or something?
Yeah, I think it'd probably be about 60 or 70.
It was weird what they said was the reasoning behind it. Was like the controller has a special sensor that only PlayStation 5 can sense, you know what I mean? It's like a depth perception or some shit.
Yeah, right. They just tell you that so you can be like, oh wow,
I
that's
know.
pretty cool.
I mean,
Like,
at least Xbox was up front with like, hey, our last controller was great. Here's the new controller, and I know it doesn't look like we did anything with it besides put a button in the middle of it, but you can use your other controller if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Or if you pick up the Xbox Series X, not only will you be able to play hundreds of titles immediately with Xbox Game Pass, you'll also be able to invite your friends over or your parents or whatever to come play whatever game with your Xbox One controller. You know, it's kind of sucky that you have to buy. Say you want to play 2K with your brother or your sister or whatever, and you'd have to drop an extra $70 for that other controller, and then an extra $70 on the game, because it looks like we're getting $70 next gen games from the way 2K looked. You know,
yeah, I wonder if they're gonna change that.
I don't think so, man. At least 2K, they don't care. They're just like, give me all your money, microtransactions.
Well, Xbox Series X will support all Xbox One controllers in all games.
Yep.
All peripherals, headsets, everything.
That's
And
what's
get
up.
yourself some Game Pass.
All the way back to Xbox, all the way back to Xbox, original Xbox games.
So then you don't even have to spend money on games.
No, I'm gonna pick up an Xbox Series X, and that's all I'm picking up. Is just the Series X. I don't even have to. I like the fact that I'm gonna be able to go home, download Halo, and be done. You know.
All right.
I like that fact. But PlayStation's got merits. Don't get me wrong. I cannot wait for Spider-Man. I'm gonna drop. I hope it's only 40 since it's only a 5-hour game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get 60 out of it. But that is
too many people are gonna be upset if they try to do that. But they say it's between 5 and 10 hours.
yeah.
Even 10 hours, nah, I'm not giving you 60.
No, I mean 10 hours. Come on, man. Like, it's Spider-Man. I don't know, but Avengers, unforgivable. Freaking. I'm getting the PS4 version, and I convinced Dirty to get the PS4 version because Spider-Man is going to be the only character not available on the PC or the Xbox And people are like, well, it's because they have the Sony movie rights, but that's not true. Marvel and Sony own the comic book, TV, and video game rights to Spider-Man. So it's a fact that Sony went to Marvel and was like, listen, we made you a big-ass game. We want to make sure that people buy this game on this console. So we want Spider-Man on this console by itself because they've already confirmed that Xbox and PC are not getting any exclusive characters. Spider-Man is the only exclusive character to be in the game. So you're basically going to have an entire chunk of the game cut off. It's just like Call of Duty with that Spec Ops shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
So I'm a little irritated. I love the Avengers and I love Marvel, so I'm gonna buy the game either way. And Spider-Man's my favorite character, you know. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna hope that the PlayStation can look as good as the Xbox. So we do get a free upgrade to the next gen, so that is a plus, you know. But hopefully we will get good news on the peripherals. You know, maybe they'll make maybe they'll make an adapter or something. I don't know. After all this backlash,
Yeah.
Leslie, you got anything to say?
Hey man, if I can get myself my hands on a rose gold PS4 controller, then hey, whatever. But honestly, I'm on to the next generation. Let's just bring on the PS5. Who cares about PS4? Plus, the games are probably only going to be about the top 100 PS4 games, and I don't even play those now anyway. So.
although Spider-Man, I spent the last 3 weeks playing Spider-Man, and holy crap, that is a good game. All right, I will admit that I wish I had played it years ago, but that is a good game, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like on PS5. You know, I heard they're going to do visual upgrades for it.
What?
Well, yeah, so it can. It's one of the games that they're going to do like enhanced mode for PS5. I even heard a rumor that it might come for free on the Miles Morales disc as a download.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Hello,
If they did that.
Anime Devil.
Hello, shout out to Anime Devil. What's going on?
Hey.
What up?
The devil.
It's the devil.
We are doing well. It is Friday. We talking about games and technology. We doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
So the freshest thing in the thing I'm most passionate about is going to be the Samsung. So if you want to do the play first, I'm cool with that. So I don't even remember half the games from the play, honestly.
Well, they started out with Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. That all of that is the name of the game.
That's long.
I wish they would have changed it to "It's About Damn Time." That's what they should have named it. That would have been cool.
Well, it's the sequel to Warped. It's a brand new game. It's a brand new game. Okay, in the series, you can also play as Coco as well. That's coming out October 2nd.
Oh, nice.
This year.
That's nice. That's PS4 only, or are they going to have an upgrade to PS5?
They didn't say.
Yeah, they didn't
say if it was going to be a update to it.
I mean, that kind of game, how much could you really upgrade? But they did that. We did get that trilogy pack, and that was nice looking. So I'm excited about this.
I love me some Crash.
Great. That's a great series.
So we need some decent platformers besides Mario, because I played so many Mario games on my Switch. You know.
Thank you, Anime Devil. Thank you.
Thank you.
I really like the Crash series, and I like I like Ratchet and Clank too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've
Yeah.
been pining for a good platformer. You know what I mean? Like the last one I played was Super Lucky Tail.
Uh-huh.
That was the last good platformer I played, and even Snake Pass was good.
Yeah, I heard that was a pretty good game too.
Yeah. So it's always on sale on Switch. So if you ever get it, if you can ever, it's a puzzle game. So, but yeah, Crash is amazing. And if you haven't played it, buy the trilogy. And
I have it on the PS4.
didn't they give it away for free?
I don't know.
Oh, oh, all
So
right.
y'all looking forward to Crash Bandicoot 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I haven't
Crash.
played a Crash since PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I tried playing the first one a while ago, and it was super like clunky. Like I felt like it was hard to like jump. I'm like, ooh. You go back to your old games, and you're like, damn, what was this as bad as it was then?
You're gonna get a PS4. You might as well just wait and get a PS5, man. If you're gonna wait that long, you only got a couple months to get a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Unless PS4 is what you can afford. I ain't hating on nobody. All right, you do you. As long as you gaming, you get But if you have the choice, I would wait for PS5.
Yeah, I would too.
But are they getting a PS4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Anime Devil said that he's gonna get a PS, or he or she, I'm not sure, but they're gonna get a
A PS4.
soon. I said, might as well just wait till PS5. You got like what, 2 or 3 months maybe.
No. Well, if they getting it with Crash come out in October, and PlayStation 5 and
Oh,
Xbox Series X is in November.
oh, I'm a boy. Okay, all right, good to know, man. So here's a choice. If you love Crash, get you a PS4, man. You probably get you a good PS4 for $250.
See what it is?
But I wouldn't doubt if the PlayStation 5 is going to come out for probably like $500.
Wouldn't that read?
Huh?
Harry Reid?
I have no idea. All right, yeah. So anyways, so
Okay.
yeah,
So the next game they discussed was Hitman 3, which is also going to be available. They're going to have a PSVR mode. You could play the entire game in VR. That's coming out January 2021.
That was exciting. That's gonna be a fun one
okay.
to try to play it in VR.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know about fun.
But I don't have VR.
That caught my attention when I seen VR. Because at first I was like, okay, Hitman.
I
But I
would
played
like
a couple
that
of the
though. I
games.
really love the Hitman series. You gotta be very stealthy. So I feel like in VR that would be fun for me personally.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe is up for pre-order.
Oh yeah, Pitman 3. That's
Nintendo Switch exclusively to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, look at that.
I never played Pikmin 1.
Neither did I, but that's okay. Switch is doing the damn thing.
Yeah, I love Switch, man. It's probably one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite consoles. Like,
I don't know if I want to. I don't think I'm gonna buy Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Switch because I have it for the Wii U and I beat it already for the Wii U and I don't want to pay $60 again just to
you
know
know,
what I'm saying.
want to pay $60.
No, if Nintendo would at least say $40 or something like that because it's already on the Wii U.
They should have done that like they did with that Captain Toad, where they came out for $40.
Yeah, like if they would.
Mode, I think it did, or something like it. But yeah, I agree, man. Like,
Yeah, I heard it got extra. It's coming with DLC, so I guess more missions. Because I don't remember DLC for it on the Wii U at all. Maybe I missed it, not sure. But I don't want to pay another $60, even though the game is beautiful on the Wii U. So I could just imagine how it's going to look on the Switch. And it's a fun game, but
Mhm.
I don't want to pay another 60 for a game I've beaten already. Now, if they would have said 30 or 40, I'll hop on it and be like, you know what? I just add it to the collection. May check out the extra, extra boards or DLC that they added, just to see what it is. But man, come on, Nintendo, like you got to stop that.
Bro, that's like Mortal Kombat 11. They added that damn $50 DLC after I bought the season pass. I was so mad.
Oh boy.
They added I bought the season pass. They gave me all the characters, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, they have a story DLC and like 6 more characters, but you have to spend $50." I was like, "Hell no, dude! Hell no!"
Well, do any of you plan on picking up Hitman 3 and playing it on the VR?
I would play it on VR. I would.
You
I'm
are?
definitely picking it up.
That seems a little bit weird, though.
You gonna play the whole game in VR? I think that would be cool, though, Raven.
Yeah, but you're walking behind people, choking them out with controllers and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what? It's better,
Yeah.
it's better to do it on the game than in real life.
Y'all actually play.
Right? Oh my God, this is for you.
Yeah. Like, screw you, Becky.
I can't go to Puerto Rico. Wear a mask, Karen.
Yeah. You're gonna have so many mask fantasies. They're gonna be like, wear a mask.
I know, right?
Wear a mask. I want to go to Baskin Robbins again.
Social distancing.
Yeah. I want to see what Disney looks like. Die.
I would totally love to stream that. I'm not even kidding.
You will.
In VR.
I want to see how that's going to work because I know there's a way to share your screen in VR, but we're going to have to set up like a whole thing, like put your cameras up and all that, and figure out how we can record that because I want to see that. Oh, it's not only Hitman 3. You get the entire trilogy you can play in VR.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you get all
I must have missed that part.
Yeah, they said the lady was like, by the way, you can play all 3 games in VR, and you get the whole thing. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I like that idea. Mm-hmm.
So VR killing it right now. Hitman is a weird choice because, I mean, it would be kind of weird to walk up and like just stick people with knives and shit. Like, there, I want to play my serial killer.
Don't carry out your fantasy.
You know how many motherfuckers.
Listen, sometimes you just want to choke a bitch, and you can't do that. You go to jail.
Anime Devil asked us a question. You start, Lynn.
Well, I like mostly RPGs, JRPGs. That's my thing. I like games like 2 Point Hospital, stuff like that, the little sim games. I'm learning the shooters. I'm not that great at them, but I'm learning them. Like Call of Duty Mobile, I'm there. Call of Duty on console, Did
you heard that that whole ban on Tencent? It won't affect Call of Duty Mobile, so that's good.
Yay!
What about Epic Games?
Epic Games has nothing to do with nothing. The gaming division is safe. It's only TikTok and WeChat.
Okay, that's fine.
WeChat.
WeChat. WeChat is a WhatsApp.
Like a next client.
Yeah, like WhatsApp. Yeah.
I ain't never used it, so
no, I never use it either. It's mainly international people that talk to their families and stuff. That's owned by the same Tencent people. But as far as our games go, we're safe for now. Who knows? I mean, I'm not going to get political, but you never know. You never know. It's like one day games and the games could be included. So, but for right now, we're safe.
Okay, so who else want to answer this question?
Question.
Look at your screen.
Yeah, you look at my God.
I'll be pinning you.
So what kind of games? What kind of games do? Depends on the console. If it's Xbox, lately it's Call of Duty and Grounded.
Mm-hmm.
And of course Rogue Company. If it's Switch, then Animal Crossing. I've started to get into Story of Seasons. And
Yay!
if it's what do you call it? PS? I don't know. I haven't really touched the PS in a while. Boom! What's up, EJ? How you doing?
I think the last thing you played was oh man, what was
VR
it?
games on PlayStation.
It was a VR, some VR games, yeah.
What's going on, EJ?
EJ.
Do we use Synced?
So my game.
That's why we getting all the games on the Switch, EJ.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I beat Ghostbusters that was the first game I beat in like 3 years. Like it was Ghostbusters on the Switch, and it was just I could pick it up, play it for 15 minutes, put it down. That's what I loved. You know?
Last game I think I beat was The Wolf Among Us. You know how long ago that was?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love that game. That was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Dirty got me into playing that game.
I miss those episodic games.
Oh yes, I didn't think I would like those as much, but they are good.
Yeah, they're like a motion comic book.
All right, y'all need to finish answering this question so I can move on to the next.
All right. My favorites right now is multiplayer Call of Duty Warzone, or Modern Warfare, whatever you want to call it. PS4. I've been playing Spider-Man, and I'm moving on to do some what is it? It's a VR game. No Man's Sky. I want to try the VR for No Man's Sky. And then for Switch, I am playing Super Mario, new Super Mario Deluxe right now. So those are my top three things right now. What about you, Dirty?
For me, it got to be shoot 'em ups. I'm playing more shoot 'em ups on the Nintendo Switch. Shooters and sports. I'm playing on the Xbox, and the PS4. You know, I'm just messing with VR. Their exclusives, and I do like the horror games where you have to save characters and stuff like that. Like you can save multiple people, find out who the killer is, and all that. That multiple choice, whatever you choose, you know, it goes with the story.
It affects it.
Yeah, it affects the story. Now those I like, and that's the next game I'm gonna be playing on the PlayStation. Is what is called Man of Madden, I believe it's called. It's also now on the Game Pass. They have it on Game Pass now, and I just brought this game like 2-3 weeks ago with Ghost of Tsushima. And once I finish Ghost, I'm definitely going to start that game up because I love Until Dawn and Detroit Becomes Human. I love those type of games like that.
What was the name of that game?
Man of what's it called? Man of Madden.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah. You actually stuck at sea. I think it's like 5 of you guys. Y'all was going diving, and you get stranded out there, but you somehow there's a ship in the middle of the sea, which is haunted. So
yeah.
Ooh, that's some Fantasy Island type
Bro,
shit.
after this podcast, we have to try two things. We have to try Avengers, and we have to try Fall Guys. I've seen people.
Fall Guys is good.
I need to play that game today because I've seen it.
It's free on PS4.
Yeah, I downloaded
PlayStation
it.
Plus.
I downloaded it. So did you download it, Dirty?
I didn't know what the hell it was. I seen it, but I didn't know
Oh my god, it's so fun!
It's like Takashi's Castle. You know, like you have to. It's basically a battle royale, but it's a big ass obstacle course.
It's so freaking
And
cool.
you're like stuck in these little animal outfits and shit. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
We can get into a party and play. You
Yeah.
you can play with your friends.
Yes. Me and Leslie will have to take turns, and she's so lame not having a PlayStation.
Y'all took it away from me.
I
That
know.
was my HBO Max player.
Did you really
Mm-mm.
She said my HBO Max player.
All right.
It's my Hulu and Netflix.
We have Last of Us 2, and we have not even played it yet. Okay, and she using it for HBO Max.
Oh man, y'all better play that game, man.
I know.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game, even though a lot of people hate it. I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
it's from the guys from Humans Fall Flat. I watched someone play that the other day, and that shit was hilarious.
Devolver Studio, right?
That shit was so funny. I really want to play that. Actually,
Yeah,
it
it's
was really funny.
Dude, when Dad goes to bed, you should come down here. We should play some. We should play a couple games.
Okay, sweet.
All right, y'all. We got to get through the rest of these games.
Anyway,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, we're
Next
going
game
an hour.
that they announced was Braid Anniversary Edition. That's the game where you manipulate time. It kind of looks like a painting. And they have some, I guess, kind of like behind the scenes stuff where you can learn how to make video games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they have that.
So I mean, it looks cool, like a Castlevania type game, right? Like, or
I guess.
I don't really.
Then they have a game called The Pathless. That's that open world mythic adventure game where you play as a hunter, you're an archer.
Oh
And
yeah,
the one where you have the eagle and you got to pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition. There is no map, so you will not have a mini map, and it's coming out sometime in 2020.
Yeah, that game it looks okay.
It was interesting. That's something I would play.
Yeah. It kind of remind me of Shadow of Colossus. That's what it kind of remind me of. It's like it seemed like it's a big open world, but it's not a lot. It's not. You don't run into a lot of enemies.
yeah.
It looked like you mainly just run into like bosses that you have to defeat.
Yeah, definitely.
And the next game was Spelunky 2. That's coming out September 15th.
It's cool to see them. I know. It's Splunky is a indie game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to see them like investing in indie games. I don't know. I never played Splunky, so it looked cool.
Then there's Genshin Impact that comes out in 2020. That's a game. To me, it looks like Breath of the Wild, but
it does.
Female character.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what I thought that's the first thing I thought. I was like,
I mean, even the little baddies look like the characters from Breath of the Wild. I mean, I'm like, is this an expansion?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Then they had another one called Eon Must Die. That's supposed to come out in 2021.
Huh.
I'm like, okay. Then there's one Anno Mutationem. I don't know what the hell that was. Mutationem. I have no idea what the hell that spells. But that is coming out December of this year. Then they elaborated more on Bugsnax, which is coming out this year. I want to play that.
Leslie audibly went, "Oh no!" when that came up.
What you? Oh no! For what? Bugsnax?
Yeah, she's like, "That's such a weird game."
But it's freaking cool.
The guy's like, "Oh," he's like, "I'm gonna catch this." What the hell was it? It was like a crab banana or something. It looked weird.
I don't care. I want it.
But it took a really weird turn. Like it got a more like serious note on it. This time, you notice that?
But that's the joy of it. You need to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll give it a try. I mean, as long as it's not $60, it's $60. You can stay on the shelf.
Then there's Vader Immortal, which is a PS VR game coming out, I think, this month.
Yes, it is. I was tripping. I'm like, what?
Those are cool, but I heard they're episodic, so like that's why they only put out like an hour of the game at a time.
An hour?
Yeah, an hour or two.
What kind of crap is that?
I mean, honestly, that's good for VR because, VR can make some people nauseous after a while.
No, I know, but, I think a lot of people were waiting for it to be complete. But anything with a lightsaber is cool.
Yeah. And plus, you're playing as Darth Vader.
Yeah, if I could play as Darth Vader for an hour, I'd be okay with that.
Then there's Tim that's coming out in 2021. I have seen the video game Her stream that game. It's a PC game currently, and it's still in what is it, beta or whatever it is?
Oh, yeah, beta.
Early access, I think is what she said.
Okay.
But it's kind of like a Pokemon type game. But that's coming out next year. I'm excited for that because I want to play that.
Okay.
There's a expansion, like it's Control expansion.
Oh, Alan Wake.
All. That's coming out this month too.
Yeah, Alan Wake they're doing a crossover with Alan Wake. That's a really cool. That's a really cool crossover. Like a lot of people have been wanting Alan Wake to come back, but the weird thing is Alan Wake was an Xbox exclusive, but now it's going to be he's going to be on PS4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus that's a DLC expansion for the game Control.
Yeah.
I just downloaded Control. They it might be still on sale in the PlayStation 4 store for $20.
Hey, that's not bad. $20 ain't bad at all.
Yeah, so I had to snatch it. I was like, because I've been wanting to play it since it came out.
Dirty be snatching up all them sales, man. He be sending them to me through the mail, trying to get me. Like, yo, this VR game's only $20. I'll be like, can I get it? Leslie's like, nah.
Oh, Leslie.
Oh, no, he blaming it on me. No. So
wait a minute. You could get your plan up, but he can't get his VR game.
No.
Don't get it twisted. I buy action figures. So.
No. He buys. Let me tell you something. My house looks like a toy store.
It does. It does. I mean, I have an action figure problem, but not bad yet. I'm still under 100.
He said I'm still under 100. Plus, we have a deal. If it's under $100, we can get it. If it's over $100, we got to talk about it first.
But Leslie said I wanted to buy Ghost of Tsushima. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to buy that game really bad because my friend Iron Rice did a screen share with me on PlayStation. And I was able to play it, and she said that I had to beat a game before I could buy a new game. So I beat
Ghostbusters, right?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He beat Ghostbusters and Spider-Man. But he was playing Spider-Man at the time, and I told him, listen, just finish that game, and then you can get Ghost because maybe it'll be on sale by then.
And she's absolutely right because I have a insane backlog on my Xbox.
That's what I have on my Switch.
Yeah,
there are still games that I haven't even opened yet on the Switch.
I have Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I've been wanting to play forever on PlayStation. I just haven't. So I think I'm going to play that next. But
the whole thing is, though, like, he has a habit of going right back to Call of Duty. So, like, at least I try to play other games. He just goes back to Call of Duty. So I was like, well,
that's his go-to.
I was like, if you, he started Spider-Man. He was like 80% through at the time. I was like, finish Spider-Man, then you can get Ghost. Because then he would have just left it at 80% and played something else for like 5 minutes and went back to Call of Duty.
Yeah. But
So
now
he did. He finished Spider-Man. He 100%ed it.
I get my
You 100%ed it.
Yes.
Wow.
I still have to do the DLC. There's 3 DLCs where you get to play as Black Cat, Silver Sable, and I think he plays Hammerhead. I'm not sure, but I do have those. But other than that, I beat the whole game and got all the stuff. So it's the second game I've ever 100%ed besides DLC, and that's the other game I did that on was Red Dead Redemption.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I know we were all in a competition to finish that one during that time.
Yep.
Aww.
But you did it first, and then Moo did it.
I had to wait a week for that stupid chupacabra to show up. I swear to God. Every day I rode in that stupid canyon waiting for that chupacabra to show up. Oh, man. That was a pain in the ass. And Moo almost beat me, remember?
Yeah.
While I was waiting for it.
And then they both beat it first, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this.
Random events, yo. I still have to beat the second one. I'm like, I'm so behind. But anyways, what was the next?
I think you know what? Now that you said that, the last game I ever 100% did was LA Noire, and I was thinking to myself, I want to play it again.
Leslie,
you can play it on the Switch.
Yeah, I wanted to do it on not on PS, on Xbox, so that I can get the achievements though, because I have it on the Xbox One X or the Series X, whatever the fuck it's called, the X, and it has new achievements because I originally got it on the 360.
Do it.
They have it on.
Do it for the PlayStation and do it in VR.
Oh, wait, they do have it in VR, don't they?
PlayStation.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got
and everything in VR.
Well, I'm still trying to get her to play Resident
Evil. I think it's because you interrogate the people in VR, and that'd be freaking awesome. Because you know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but they use LA Noire for autistic kids as a way of socialization, because autistic kids don't look people in the eye. So they use this particular game to get them to kind of determine people's whether or not people are lying and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool.
That is cool.
Are you fibbing? No.
And you see them looking around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next game was Auto Chess. That's coming out October 31st.
I know you were excited for that.
Yes, because I played this on mobile. And one game, it's like a battle royale game. It really is, because it's you against like 9 other people. And initially your characters are fighting against bots. Then you start fighting against other characters with some intermittent bot fighting in between. And your goal, as with any battle royale game, is to be number 1, to beat out, all the players. And the shortest match I've ever played was 30 minutes. And that's real time. So I cannot play that game if I'm at work because it goes over my break, my lunchtime. But yeah, it can be anywhere from 30 to maybe 45 minutes for one game in real time. Okay. And what it is you have these characters. You can level up your characters. So you get monies, after each match. You can save up your money. You can use that money to level up. Like to level you up. You can level yourself up to be able to have more characters on the battlefield. Or you can use that money to re-roll to see if you can get multiple characters of some of the characters that you already have. You can purchase those characters to basically level up that particular character to make that character stronger. You also get like in-game items that you can equip on your characters, like potions or weapons and things like that. It's really cool. Like it's a really cool game. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun when I was playing it. I had to delete it off of my phone because it was just taking up too much space. But that I would love to play on PlayStation. Now I know this is not for everybody. They have different types of battle royale games like this as well, like the auto chess type games. But the actual auto chess game, I actually really enjoyed that. And initially I didn't know if I would or not. They have a game similar to that, I think, on the Switch. I don't remember the name of it. I've tried it out. It's not the same. I might have to go back and redo it again just to make sure it's not what I like. But auto chess itself, I love it. I love it, and I can't wait to play that. I wonder if that's going to be a free to play game because it's free to play on mobile. So I wonder if it'll be free to play. It comes out October 31st of this year.
That's
so
cool.
yes, I want to play it. Next game was The Pedestrian. That comes out January 2021. That game looked really cool too. That's that game where you're a stick figure and you're running through all the different like chalkboard type things and you can move them around.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool. So no, EJ, no. Look, let me tell you something. I am mad about Raid Shadow Legends, okay? I had my own clan. I always, buy my own clan and have people join my clan. So I have my own clan. It's called Get Her Done. It's the same clan that I have in every game that I play. If you see a clan called Get Her Done, it's mine, okay?
You would learn.
What happened was I was not on for maybe, I don't know, I think it was a week or so, and I lost my clan. So it went to somebody else. And I could not get my clan back. And it's one of those games that if you're not on, people can vote somebody in to be the master, the clan master, and then you're booted. So I was pissed because I paid money for that clan. Real money, okay?
Oh,
so I could have my own clan name, my own clan tag. And I lost my clan. And ever since then, I deleted that game. And every time I see a commercial for it, I get angry. So don't ever mention Raid Shadow Legends in this chat. I'm mad. So now there's somebody else roaming around with my clan that's mine that I built. But anyhow, we're going to move on from that. But yes, The Pedestrian, that looks really cool. I would like to play that. I like how you can rearrange the tiles. And I'm assuming the character does what it does on its own based on how you rearrange the tiles and stuff. So I think that'll be cool. I would like to try that. That's interesting. It's different, and I like different. So what are y'all thoughts?
I actually like how it looks. At first, I didn't know what it was, but I like how the backdrop is like realistic, like he was in the city. But when you look at certain things, you got like this little small cutout, and you moving a little stick figure from one point to another to the next, square position. And I thought that was pretty cool. I like how that art style is. You got something simple that you're playing, but the backdrop is like super realistic. I thought that was pretty cool how they did that. And I was like, it looked pretty fun. I don't know exactly like the objective of what you're doing, but I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah. EJ, I don't know what Swim Sanity is. Do y'all know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Raven?
No, I never heard of that.
Yeah. EJ, let us know what it is. So anybody else? Are you all excited or interested at all in The Pedestrian?
I'll be honest, I didn't even see the PlayStation thing, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Leslie, Leslie,
I heard it was gonna put you to sleep. So
Leslie.
It was short. It wasn't nothing but probably 30 minutes tops,
oh really?
maybe.
Okay, I could have
Yeah.
made it through that. It's okay though. I got the highlight reel.
I mean, you ain't really missed nothing, but it was okay.
The next game is Hood Outlaws and Legend. That coming on the PS5 in 2021. I don't even remember what that was, to be honest.
That kind of remind me of. It almost got the look of like the older Assassin's Creed and For Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
They look like they was assassins or something like that back in. I wouldn't say medieval times.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere
Okay.
back up in that era.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was sneaking around and stuff like that. The little gameplay that they showed, I was like, okay, doesn't look next generation, but I mean, they don't come out until next year anyway. So you know how everybody was crying about Halo Infinite. It doesn't look next generation.
Well,
I'm like,
also the
can
whole
you?
thing with Halo Infinite was that was gameplay from like months ago. Like it wasn't even current gameplay. So.
Oh yeah, Halo Infinite, man, that was a pain because they basically, from what I understand, is Microsoft said we need, after what happened that last gameplay thing they did where they didn't show any gameplay. They said we need gameplay of something of Halo. So, but 343 was like, well, we got a really old build, like a 5-month-old build. So they said,
and everybody was like, well, they could have put that on the screen so people wouldn't have been so upset. But I'm like, you know what? You guys get butthurt over anything.
This is my thing, and I said this before. I said you got 343 doing this game. How can you be upset? And this game is not coming out to like literally 4 months. We got 4 months, 4.5 months before this game comes out. But you can go back this generation and look at Halo 5 and how well they did that fucking game, and you're upset over an early copy that's not finished of Halo Infinite. Like, that don't even make sense. How can you get mad at a studio? Oh, this don't look next gen. But they did a terrific job on Halo 5 for the original Xbox One. Like, stop crying. People don't think. It's like they just...
On top of that, we in the middle of a pandemic. These developers are doing these things from their house. So stop being so freaking picky.
That's just like Naughty Dogs gave us the first Last of Us and how beautiful the game looked, and then we see an early build of The Last of Us 2 and we all upset. Oh, this don't look next gen, it's trash. Like, it's early. They ain't even finished with it yet. They still got months to do what they got to do. Like, calm down, people. Like, people on YouTube they look for reasons to get upset to make a video.
You know what it is? It's fanboys, man. That's how it is. They're like, oh my god, how many and you know how upset they got when Phil Spencer was like, hey, make fun of me, man. It's funny. Like, he's like, yeah, I've seen all the memes of the dude that looks like E.T., the brute. God, he's hilarious though, man. Like, I've never understood the hatred towards Microsoft. It's like Microsoft's like, hey, do what you want, play what you want, play all these games. Hey, congratulations, all my competitors. And then everybody's like, fuck you, we hate you. They're like, we want you to be an asshole like the other guys, damn it.
But you know what? They're not going to say anything about that Hood game, looking next generation on the PlayStation 5. They're going to say, oh, no, it's early. We still got time. It's next year this game coming out.
Hey.
A new IP you ain't never played before. You talking about give it time, but a IP that been around for over a fucking decade, you crying about it.
Newell already said who wins. He said, I would get the Xbox. They said, why? He's like, because it's better. He's like, I don't even have what do you say, a horse in this race or whatever. He's like, I don't even care, but if I had to, Xbox has more power. So
That was the guy from Valve, right?
yeah, the owner.
Yeah, the owner of Valve. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just preference. It doesn't really matter. It's like if I want to play my multi-plats, I'm going to go to Xbox. If I want to play the single players, I'm going to go to PlayStation.
Let's just face it. True gamers will always play on all the consoles, so
And then-
it doesn't matter.
And then
or whatever you can afford.
Yes.
Xbox has got some cool single player games coming. I mean, I don't know. I just see people all the time saying, "Oh, they don't show off any games." I'm like, they literally are like, "Here's 132 trailers from the games that we have."
And then you can all get them on Game Pass.
Yeah, you can have them for
$15
free.
a month.
Fuck you. We don't want. Fuck you. Charge us $90 for the same game. 2 months later, Mamba Edition. Like, charge me $60 for a 5-hour Miles Morales game. And it's not hatred on PlayStation, because a friend of mine really had me doubting Xbox for a minute, and then I was like, you know what? If I'm lucky enough, I'll get both. But I've always been an Xbox person, and the fact that I'm going to be able to just buy the console and play all the games day one, that's the console I'm going to go with right now. I'll get a PlayStation. Like, if I have the money, like if that stimulus check comes through, if that stimulus check comes through, you know what we're doing. Yeah. But you're crazy. Get out of my face. Okay.
How about mushrooms?
What is wrong with you?
All right, so the final game that they discussed is a game called Godfall. That game is up my alley. So it says it's a lunar slasher with loot progression system.
What? You said a looter? Oh, it's like a looter?
A looter slasher with loot progression system.
Okay.
You can play it alone or online with your friends. There are no microtransactions, no paywalls. You get the full game. I think it's supposed to come out this year, and it'll be on the PS5, so I won't be able to play it. But that is up my alley, like, for sure. I love games like that.
You never know. You might get blessed with an extra pay or something. Get a PS5.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Keep them positive vibes.
Hey, you gotta be. You never know. Put that shit on layaway. Trade in your old stuff. It don't matter. I mean, gamers will figure out a way. I mean, I've been broke to the point where I had no. I would walk into a GameStop with a bunch of trade-in shit and walk out with a brand new console and spend no money. As long as you believe, you can achieve. There you go. But no, seriously, that game looks pretty cool. It does look like it reminds me of the melee combat on Destiny. I heard somebody say on a podcast I was listening to. I think it might have been like Pat Condry's podcast or something. But they said that it reminds them of the melee combat on Destiny 2. Just that's it, like there's no guns. It's just melee combat. And then it reminds me also of like The Witcher 3, that kind of combat system, or even Ghost of Tsushima. Looks cool though.
Or Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor, that one was one of my favorite games. I loved the first one. Shadow of War I never played though, which is free on Xbox Game Pass right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah, it's a sequel. It's got an even better that system where you could turn orcs against the other orcs.
I know. I saw the little developer thing that they did on that. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when it first came out, it had this really horrible microtransaction system where it would you'd have to buy all the best orcs basically with loot boxes, but then they went back and changed it completely and made everything DLC, everything free. So it became like an incredibly good game. You know? So
Yeah.
yeah, if that was the last game.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So like I said, I didn't see this. So I heard someone say that they showed off a black version of the PS5. Was that true? Did I miss that?
No, they didn't show. They didn't show off a black version of the PS that I know of, unless I missed it because I watched the show. Now I did see it on Twitter. Somebody tweeted that, so I don't know if that was like somebody's revision or what. But I was like, oh, okay. I mean, remember, PlayStation did say that you can take those plates off on the sides, and so maybe you can buy black ones.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
did that they had a black controller leaked, and the side panels they had them off. So a lot of people were thinking that you're going to be able to like interchange them like you did the original Xbox with the face.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool.
I don't know if they'll do the whole controller interchangeable, but
they're gonna need the plates to change so that you can distinguish your router from your PlayStation.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
mister.
Got a fan that looks just like that.
Do you have any gummy bears?
No, I don't eat gummy bears. Anyway,
Okay. So we're gonna get into the Samsung Unpacked.
oh, to Samsung Unpacked. Here we go.
They started out with the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra, 6.7-inch screen for the Note 20, 6.9-inch screen for the Note 20 Ultra. One camera on the front, 3 on the back. Laser autofocus sensor. They have the ultra wide camera, a wide camera, and a telephoto camera. Those are the 3 cameras that's on the back. It looked like they moved the S Pen to the left-hand side. Did y'all notice that? The S Pen ain't on the right no more. It's on the left.
No, I didn't know that.
You might be right.
Wait, yeah. Okay, so the weird thing about the Note and the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is the cameras are really huge.
Yeah, they protrude out the back, and I'm
the
like,
Ultra's even worse. The Ultra's like humongous, but I guess you have 4 cameras in there. It's a really weird system the way the big square. I guess they figure most people put a case on it.
Yeah.
yeah, but you know what? I'm tired of that. I have this pretty phone, and I've never been able to enjoy it because it's always been encased in a big ass bulky case. I've never been able to enjoy any of my phones because I'm clumsy. I do drop them. So, and they're all glass now. So it's like I can't, like, why even try to get the kind of phone that I want? I'm not going to be able to see it and enjoy it anyhow.
Well, let's try to get a sponsorship here. So Casetify is really cool because they have them bulky military grade covers cases, but they're clear, and then you can put your name on them and the designs. I'm trying to get sponsored here. Listen, they're very cute, and I want them. They're kind of expensive though. So.
I made a Casetify case once for my Fire tablet. I used my own Spider-Man picture, and they put it on there, and actually put my gamer tag on there too. It was pretty cool.
And they're cute. They're military grade, so
You're absolutely right. At home I tend to take my phone out of the case, but it's also one of the times I cracked my case was in my bathroom. Like it barely fell and touched the side of a plastic trash can and broke the side of the phone. Like I'm like,
No,
how is that possible? Like, but the Note 20 is Ultra has the strongest Gorilla Glass ever made. Like this new Gorilla Glass is insane.
and it's really, really, really thin. I'm gonna tell you, like I saw this Unpacked and I was like, ooh, I kind of want to go back to Samsung, but I'm not
She,
gonna do it because I don't need a new phone.
she ain't
You
lying.
do it.
I actually want the Ultra 20, but I'm not willing to shell out $1,500 just for a camera. That's all. I
No.
mean, you basically
Yeah.
paying for a camera every 8 months, 10 months when they put out a phone.
And
Like,
Ultra.
I also really loved the color because that
Oh,
what is it, Mr. Copper? It looks
Yes,
rose
honey.
rose
Yes.
gold to me, and I love that aesthetic. And then they have the beans that go with it, and the watch, and the
watch. Oh my god.
tablet.
The whole
I'm like, Samsung's gonna make me mess around and leave
Girl,
Apple again.
them buds even look nice. And I'm not big
yeah,
on buds.
I'm not big on putting buds and stuff in my ears like that, but the way they sit, they're like perfect in your ear.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking about grabbing some.
even well, here, wait on that because you until the last thing we're going to talk about because what they're doing, and what I was going to say was if you pre-order, you can go reserve your Note 20 and your Note 20 Ultra right now on Samsung.com, and they're giving huge trade-ins for your phones right now. Like I have my Note 9. If I wanted to trade it in, I'd get $550 from them for it. So, which normally it's $250. They're giving an extra $300. Plus, not only that, they're giving $200 in Samsung credit for pre-ordering. So you'll be able to get the buds are 170, so you can get the buds and like an SD card, or you can put it towards the gaming thing is $70. The controller and the 3 months of Game
Yeah,
Pass.
the Moga thing. That's
So
pretty
you can
cool.
put it towards that, whatever. Or they have deals on the watch. If you buy a bundle, you can get 10% off if you pre-order a phone. So I'm hoping they do that at Best because they have it at Best Buy too. So yeah, I saw that. So the deals are there, and the deals are there if you want the watch or the buds. The buds are the coolest thing. I think that having open ear like noise cancellation, that's really cool. Like you're able.
What I told Josh was, especially because the last time we did Samsung, they did buy one get one free. So if they would do like buy the phone that he wants and then get an S Note 20 free, I would be like, okay, I get another line.
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna shell out that money because I really don't need a phone. But I did like the look of it. It is beautiful.
like I told her the same thing. If I trade in my, I'm a little upset. I'm gonna have to trade in my Note 9, but I'm okay with it at the same time because I can just get $100 Android phone and play XCloud on that. As long as it has a 1080p screen, it doesn't really matter what your RAM speed is and stuff. So there's that, and then the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra just have like insane amount of RAM and just it's definitely overkill, especially the Ultra, but it's overkill in a good way. It's innovation. It's innovation in a way that doesn't feel like innovation just to innovate. Like, ooh, we added a 6 axis to our phone where you can turn it left and right. Whatever. We added an egg timer or some shit, you know.
Mm.
You know, sometimes they add just stupid stuff. Sometimes.
I mean, I did like that you can connect it to your computer too. That was
Oh,
pretty
the
cool.
Samsung Dex, yeah, that was cool. And the fact that you don't need that big freaking like peripheral like you did before.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because you needed like a whole 300 or like it was like $200 setup you needed to run the Samsung Dex. Now all you got to do is plug it in with a USB Type C cable to your phone, and you can have your whole desktop will be the phone.
Nice.
Yeah. If I wasn't something else that we're gonna discuss, then I would be getting the Ultra in a heartbeat. I mean, $1,500 is crazy for a phone, but you got to look at it this way. We live our lives on these phones now. It's what we walk around with it, and you know, we all consume mass amounts of media on these things. So, of course, people are gonna want the best, the biggest, the brightest, and I want something that's not going to slow down after a year's worth of working. You know, I want something that's just going to keep going, especially if you spend $2,000. You know, so
Yes, that's still crazy to me for a phone when you think about it. I mean, it's a phone. I mean, yeah, you can do your social media, you can game on it and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you're basically really paying for the camera because basically that's all they talk about. So they're like, here is the new iPhone. This iPhone has the best camera since
Because
the 11 and the 12 is it has 9 cameras now. So
because
like
they're
I
catering
don't
to the
care.
influencers. That's why they do that. They're catering to the influencers.
All
They're
right,
gonna
well
be like, "Ooh,
make
my
me
Instagram photo is gonna be popping."
but I mean, your Instagram picture is gonna look the same from last year to this year. It's not gonna be any more vivid or clear.
bro, like
Just get. I just want an Ultra 20 with just a basic camera in the back. I don't need 3 of them so the price can drop. I don't need 3 camera lenses because I'm not going to use all these camera lenses. When you first get the phone, yeah, you're gonna try it out. Then that's it.
I will tell
Like with
you
the S,
though, okay.
like with the S Pen. The S Pen is cool. Once you get it, you try out the S Pen, you don't use it no more.
I use my S Pen to edit photos and stuff.
I
Yeah,
use
the
mine.
I
the
don't
S Pen
right,
the S Pen came in handy. I actually really miss S Pen.
but like another thing we're going to discuss. I don't know if it's next. It might be next, but that comes with the S Pen too, like a bigger S Pen. The tablets do.
Yeah, and I want it.
You know, and that's another thing that I like about Samsung, man. They give you a freaking pen with it. Like Leslie got an iPad and they want $100 for a pen.
Yep,
$120.
that's
129
ridiculous.
$129.
$129.
Josh,
Right?
Josh is like, can't you use the pen from your old iPad? No, doesn't work with it. It's not compatible.
See, Apple is the PlayStation of phones.
I'm not even gonna deny it at this point.
But the thing about the S Pen and all that and the cameras, it's all gimmicks and stuff. The main thing is how fast it is when you're scrolling, how good the media is, if you multitask. Some people run their entire business
off
from
their
a phone.
phone. Yeah.
You know, so the Ultra and the Notes have always been business oriented phones, basically. But it's really awesome. Like Dirty, you have what, the Note 6? Dirty? Oh, Dirty's gone. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I've got the 8.
Okay, you got the 8. I got the 9. I think Dirty may have the 7.
No, he got the 8 too.
Oh, he has the 8 too? Okay. So he has the 8, I have the 9, and they're on what, Note 20 now? So it's like 3 generations behind. My phone still works pretty well, you know what I mean? It's not the fastest thing in the world, but
My battery life is crap, but hey.
well,
Well, Josh, his battery is good because every time he cracked his phone, he got a new battery with his replacement. So
Okay.
so I don't know. I think that as far as the Note and the Note Ultra, that's all I really have to say.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, but I'm not like. I mean, it's cool. The technology's cool, and it's nice to see they just didn't just recycle the same old crap. But that notch, man, that notch on the back, is a little much. Like that camera notch. But another thing was they were going to at one point they were supposed to put in underneath the glass, like selfie cameras, so you would have absolutely no hole punch. But they couldn't get it into this. They couldn't get it into this generation, so they're going to put it in next generation. So if you're not looking to get a unique phone, like maybe the last phone we're going to talk about, I would wait till next year. If you care about the punch hole.
Well, they discussed the Galaxy Tab S7 and the S7 Plus. Of
That's
course,
all.
y'all know I want the S7 Plus.
Yeah,
So
that's all.
What'd you say?
I said that's all you. You go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So the S7 is 11 inches. The S7 Plus is 12.4 inches. Comes preloaded with Note Shelf. That's for note taking. Canva. That's for designing. And Clip Studio Paint, which is for drawing. So that'd be good for you, Leslie, since you like to create your own like doodles and stuff. I could
that's
attempt.
pretty cute. It is pretty
Yeah,
cute.
preloaded, girl.
And I like the look of it. I really do. I like the way that everything coincides color wise. Like if you wanted to get it all, you'd be all matching.
Wait, what happened?
Ooh, I would love it. But I can't justify it.
Then I think cloud gaming is coming this month on the 15th.
Yeah, cloud
And
on the 15th.
they had Samsung Dex is now wireless. So you don't have to have that little peripheral sitting on your desk that you got to slap your phone down in.
Yeah.
Then they discussed the Galaxy Buds Live.
They look really cute. I really like the look of them. And the way they just sit in your ear, I think they would be really nice.
Well, they come in Mystic Black, Bronze, and White. And then they talked about the Galaxy Watch 3, which I guess people love the bezel, like the actual turning bezel. So they brought that back.
Oh my god, the clicking is so satisfying on that.
I know, but you have the imitation of the clicking on the active watch. Me personally, I think the bezel-less, I think the look of the active watches is more sleek, and it makes the watch look a little smaller. Whereas with that bezel, it makes it look chunky. It's more chunky. That's more of a man's watch. Even the smaller versions to me are more of a man's watch with that clicky bezel. And I love the fact that the active watches, they have the rotating bezel. You still feel that haptic feedback when you use the rotating bezel. It just does not have the actual bezel itself that you rotate. Me personally, I like that. I don't mind not having an actual click, click, click where I could just feel the haptic feedback of it. So
I did like the choices of all the different faces that you can have on it. And
there's
stuff.
over 80,000 watch faces you can choose from. 80,000. Apple ain't got nowhere near that. Sorry, not sorry.
No, they don't. And then I think you can make your own on Apple though. You can, because I used to have my cat as my screen.
You can make your own on there.
Yeah.
You can take a photo of what you're wearing and create a watch face based off of the colors
Isn't
that
that
you're
crazy?
currently wearing.
Yeah, that was really cool. I did like that.
Out white and denim watch face. That was so cool.
It was cool.
Like if okay, so I love the Mystic Copper on everything. So
Heck yeah.
if I was gonna get any of them, it would be a Mystic Copper
Heck yeah.
watch. So but like that is just so cool. Like they I like the fact that it keeps track of all your health things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like your it's like having a personal trainer / doctor on your wrist, you know.
Yeah.
So you like, I don't know about you guys. I know you just. I think Dirty just got a Galaxy Watch 2, right?
Yeah.
The Active 2.
Mine was supposed to come today, but it won't be here till Monday because of FedEx.
Oh, FedEx, yeah. There's a pain in the ass. They'll be like, "Oh, it's in my hometown," and then you'll check the next day. Oh, it's in like Elizabeth, New Jersey now. What the hell? I might get that. A package of mine, like, it was in Virginia Beach, and then it was in freaking, was it Bloomfield, New Jersey, the next day. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why did the hell is it in a completely different state? And then 2 days later, it finally showed up.
That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't give me an expected arrival date of Friday and then update on Friday that is coming on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, that is both.
You had 3 days.
Yeah.
FedEx 3 days.
It's FedEx and UPS. That's private. That's private mail, right? They're owned.
He said FedEx and UPS, they private.
Okay, they are privately owned. Okay, see, I couldn't deal with that, man. If that happens to our postal service, we're screwed.
Yeah, but you know what? I prefer
UPS.
I prefer UPS over FedEx any day. And let me tell you why. Because I literally have my UPS linked to my email. So if I order something and that thing ships, UPS will message me and be like, "You ordered this from this company. It's gonna be here on this day." So
yeah, that's I
don't even have to look at the actual tracking on the order. UPS just lets me know, hey, they sent it UPS. It's on the way.
I like that they added Google Assistant instead of Bixby, because oh my god, Bixby is the biggest pain in the ass. Every time I press that damn button, I would just want to kill it.
And like, Bixby was the worst. That hoe didn't know nothing.
No. Oh, see, she's listening now. Earlier I said it caught something I said, and I said the MF or something like that, and it said, I don't know how to respond to that.
Dirty, while you were gone, we had discussed the Galaxy Tab, S7, S7 Plus, some things it comes preloaded with, which is Note Shelf for note taking, Canva for designing, and Clip Studio Paint for drawing. Cloud gaming is coming this month on the 15th. Samsung Dex is wireless. We talked about the Galaxy Buds and the different colors they come in, which is Mystic Black, Bronze, and White. Oh, yeah. Now we're on to the Galaxy Watch 3. So what are your thoughts on the Active?
I like the Active so far.
How do you like the fact that there is no actual twisty bezel?
You know what? I actually I prefer not to have the twisted bezel. I'd rather have the non-bezel where you just use your finger to go around the edge of the watch.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is that what you have on the 2?
Huh?
Is that what's on the 2?
Yeah, there is no bezel on the tube.
Yeah, the watch. I have the Active 2. The Active 2 doesn't have the physical bezel, the little knob that you turn, but the Active 2 doesn't have it. It's touch. You just go around the outside of the watch, and that's your bezel.
I think I would prefer that. I mean, the clicky noise is cool, but I mean,
you still have the clicky noise.
No. I mean, like the actual like physical turning of the dial, but that's just another thing you can break.
Oh, okay. My brother has the watch one, the watch one, and he has the bezel that turns, and it gives it more of that bigger look, I guess, for like men.
Yeah,
but I like the more sleek look. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Lynn said. It felt like more of a man's watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without that that knob, that turn thing on it make it look sleek. You know, it looks smaller on the wrist.
So they're not doing a version of that with this new one?
Well, the Galaxy Watch 3 will have the rotating bezel.
That's what I mean. They're not going to have just like a digital one or a touch one, like
no.
Well,
it'll have that, and it also comes with that EEG or whatever feature too.
Yeah.
You know, where it's supposed to be able to detect whether or not you're having a heart attack or whatever.
Yeah, see, and this is what I tell Josh. Look, Apple already had that in their watch. So to me, they copy off of each other. Everybody copies off of each other.
Everybody else want to copy off each other.
All the
and the whole blood oxygen thing too. Apple already had that. So
yeah, but
copies off of each other.
Samsung already had that too. They just don't have the EEG or whatever thing yet. Something dealing with the rights. They had to get the rights and whatever.
Because Apple probably had it first. That's why.
I don't know, but
they copy off of each other, and it's like imitation is the fondest form of flattery, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly.
The Watch 3 is going to come standard. It's supposed to come to the active line and the gear line, I think, later on. I don't know about gear. Don't quote me on gear. The only smartwatch I've had that's Samsung related is the Gear 2. I have that one. That one don't have any bezels or anything. It's just strictly swipe on the screen. It does have like the little, buttons on the side that you push or whatever, but no, it has one button on the front that you push. But other than that, you just swipe on the screen. It's not too, but the active line come with a ton more like features, and it's more streamlined. Like the operating system is more streamlined, and I like that. So
another thing, I thought Apple, actually, I didn't know the Active 2 actually did it itself. But you can actually, you can play your music from the watch speaker itself. But I thought Apple did the same thing. And my niece and her fiance have it, and they said they can't play music.
No, it does. It depends on what number they have, though. It does. I think it's 4 and 5 that do it.
That is crazy. See, that's what I'm saying.
Because I think they got the latest one, because they just got these watches maybe about a good month, and I think it's the latest one that's out.
Yeah, they should be able to do it then. They probably didn't even turn the little knobby thing on the side high enough, but they should be able to, yes.
But they make little minor changes to their products and then charge you a crap ton of money.
And then it takes forever for the last generation to go down.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, like I said, if people continue to buy it, then they're going to continue to do the shenanigans.
And
and
this
they're
was the
all
lady
doing the same thing, and it's nerve-wracking. Like you making little tiny changes to your products and making it seem like it's all new. And might come out with a couple of different new colors that most of us never get to experience anyway, because it's always behind a freaking fat tail case. So it's like,
I use a clear
I
case
mean,
from Five Below.
I'm gonna have to use
girl, bye. I be damn. I'm not paying $5 for no case. I dropped my phone, the damn thing cracked. No, the whole
Knock on
freaking
wood,
screen
I
is
have
black.
never, knock on wood, I have never broken a phone. And I
Mm-mm.
drop my shit all the time.
I'm not doing it. Nope.
But I keep my shit
Yeah,
insured too.
my case, I mean, I think this case was maybe $12, maybe $10 to $12, but still, it's a 3-layer case. That's the type of case that I put on. I'm very funny about my cases. Number one, it has to be thin enough where I could still
Let me tell
wirelessly
you
charge it.
something, Lynn. Josh's sister has an old ass iPhone, okay? And
iPhone
she
6.
has broken this phone, I want to say 7 times. Let me tell you something. We got her an industrial fucking case that you had to screw together. And she
I've had
broke
that
the
before too.
case, and broke the phone. On the
Yeah.
How
first
you
day
break a
she
case?
had it. First day she had it.
Oh,
I'm like, do you throw this shit like against cement, like whacking it, like?
yeah, I don't know how she broke it, bro, but she broke the case. It came, like the screws all came out and everything.
It was the very next day.
The
The
very
very next day.
I've accidentally chucked my phone across the room and have not broken it. I was making my bed and I accidentally chucked the phone literally across the room. It bounced, it rolled, and it fell.
Oh my god, I saw the funniest thing.
And it did not break.
I saw the funniest thing. These guys were trying to record each other, like acting crazy on the highway, and the dude goes to put his phone out the window to record the other guy, and the phone like flies out of his hand. Just shoo. It was bad. I was like, oh man, I hope he had a case. Yeah, they don't make these phones to be like withstand, I don't know, a 3-inch drop.
No, they don't. And I hate the fact that they're making them all glass now. That really
The Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with xCloud comes out September 15th, not August 15th.
Yeah,
Okay.
September 15th. And that's I think if you pre-order any of the new Samsung phones, they give you can get a bundle that gives you 3 months of Ultimate Pass and the controller for like $70.
Yeah, because they're taking it out of beta August 21st. So, and then it officially launches September 15th.
Okay, well that's what it was then. All right, Dirt, you got anything else to say on the Watch 3 before we get to the final discussion of what they discussed, which is what Raven is happy about?
The Watch 3. I think it'll be a cool watch. I seen an unboxing for it, a little bit of it. But like I said, with that bezel on it, the physical bezel, I think I like it without it. To me, it just make the watch a little sleeker, on your wrist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, what's that? You wish you had one, didn't you? Now let me stop.
Honestly, I was like, when I saw that watch, I haven't had a watch since I was like 50. All right, so I'm not a really big watch guy, but when I saw that watch, I was like, damn, that thing's just sexy, bro. That thing is like, it's like, I like the fact that you can have so many different watch faces. It does so many different things. It's not just like a simple upgrade of like, oh, we made it 48 millimeters instead of 43, or you know what I mean?
Dude, it has so many custom face digital and analog watches. You can even customize.
80,000.
Yeah,
and some of them you can like customize it to be a certain color. Like if you just want, what's that?
No. We were
you can actually have it tick like a regular watch too.
Cool. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I'm like, wow. It was just so much, and I enjoyed it. It keeps up with my steps and all that. I always walk over 6,000 steps a day. by the afternoon, they tell me congratulations. I'll be like, all right.
Oh, yeah, that's after you hit 5,000. A lot of times it'll do that.
Mine's
It'll
like,
do it again at 10,000.
Mine's like, hey, you still alive?
Right? Right?
And you know what? I didn't know you could actually watch YouTube on this watch.
What? That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I
You
did
can watch
want to
YouTube.
ask you was, does it have the 911 feature like Apple?
The 911?
Yeah, the Apple Series 5, if you fall and you don't get up within 12 minutes, it will automatically call 911 for you.
What if your phone falls?
That I'm not sure of. I don't know if it has. I have to look it up.
If you would have the watch on.
Oh, it can tell that you're a part.
Oh, that I'm not sure.
That
is actually cool. I love that.
I don't even know if that feature is in the phone or not. I mean, in the watch or not. I have to look that up and see. That's pretty cool.
These new phones aren't no joke. They have like crazy features. Leslie was telling me about a feature that if you get pulled over by the police, it'll start recording, call your lawyer, all kinds of shit.
Damn.
That's the app though, isn't it?
It's a setting on Apple with Siri.
Yeah.
So you can say, "Hey Siri, I got pulled over," and she sets up, like if you set it up, she does 18 commands. She will turn the camera on and start recording. She will contact your ICE person, give them your location. So like if you're being harassed by the cops, somebody knows.
Oh, I love that.
I'm gonna be like, Series, I'm black. Calling everyone.
Siri, I'm black. Help me.
Help everyone.
Oh my God.
Calling all your contacts.
Right? Everybody be on there on the speaker.
Like, hey, I'm black. Help me. Like, sorry, buddy.
You're on your own.
You're on your own. Oh my God.
I was laughing.
What if Siri was like, sorry, sir, all lives matter. Just hate it.
Damn, that's what's up.
Right?
Nah, it's more like all lines are busy.
Oh man.
Please try your call again later.
Oh my God. I know we don't talk politics, but has everybody seen those commercials for Donald Trump's campaign where it's like if Joe Biden is president, nobody will be at the phones if you. And it has all these people breaking in these old people's houses and shit.
Damn.
This is the funniest shit I ever seen.
Oh, you mean, and then somebody called 911 and it said, "We're sorry, no one is available to answer your call."
Yeah.
Something like, yeah.
I was like, this is the funniest thing I ever seen.
What I was laughing at was I was listening to podcasts yesterday while I was cleaning the room, and I told the Google machine to stop, and she didn't hear me, and I'm like, "Hey Google, you're a bitch," and she was like, "You don't need to talk to me that way."
Yeah, the AI they got is pretty funny, but man, let's get to the coup d'etat. Come on, let's get to the main event.
The last phone that they discussed was the Z Fold 2. It has what is called, what is UTG? I forgot. It says it's 100% glass that's thinner than a human hair. So it's basically foldable glass.
Isn't that crazy? Like nobody thought that was going to be possible. They were like, "Oh, we're just going to have plastic screens forever," and they that's the reason that like they don't suggest those plastic screens, or why they suggested not using your fingernail, not using it. What the hell is it? A stylus? You know what I mean? Like they had all these suggestions not to use, and meanwhile I'm like, that sucks, you know, like. And it had a huge crease in it, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're like, "Well, we made a glass that's thinner than human hair." I'm just like, where the fuck do they come up with this stuff? Like, how in the world could you stitch together a thin piece of glass that is thin enough to be a phone screen? You know?
What was it that they called that glass? I forget what it was called, but it was a
UTG.
UTG. Yeah, that could be folded. I thought that was so cool. I thought it was really cool. It's very innovative.
Very innovative. That's the thing about Samsung. They definitely bring the innovation when it comes to like their hardware. Is very innovative. They were the first ones to bring out the big phablet type phone. They're the first ones to bring out a fold that was worth a damn. I mean, they had the Huawei ones and all that, but those are terrible. And even the original fold was bad. Like I wanted that phone so bad, but Leslie would not let me have it. She's like, "Wait till the second generation. Wait till the second generation.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it." And I listened to her, and now I'm going to be able to get a phone that has some of the best specs like I've ever seen.
They also have a limited edition Tom Brown one. Whoever that is.
Tom Brown is a designer.
I know, but it's still like okay. But it comes with everything.
Yeah, but it's like $20,000,
including the buds, including a couple of different straps for your watch. It comes with everything. I can only imagine how much that's going to be.
$20,000.
Are you freaking serious?
Nope.
That's for the rich people, not the poor people.
That's the price of a car.
Yeah, it's $20,000 for that because
people who have the money will buy it. They will
stop playing.
People will buy it. They it'll sell out in 10 seconds. I bet.
What?
Yeah, because there's
Jay-Z gonna have one for everybody in his family household.
Oh God.
Beyonce, Blue Ivy, the two twins. What's their name? East and West or something like that?
I don't know. What are their names?
Yep, it's East and West, and then North and South. They're gonna be they're active. They're Tom Brown or whatever the hell his name is. Okay, I don't give a damn who that guy is, but like that was a really nice looking phone. But nothing about this conference will beat that Mystic Copper. That
Mystic Copper looks nice.
That is the best color I've ever seen on a phone, on headphones. Like, just it looks so natural, just like a natural color that would go with anything you got. You know, like I get goosebumps thinking about it. Ooh.
Ooh la la.
So you know you love tech.
The Fold 2 is instantly better. One, because they fixed the front screen. The front screen of the Fold 1 was ridiculous. It was a thin 4-inch screen that didn't do anything. You know, it was like you got messages, and it was very hard to use that thing. So, you know, it was meant to be like that, so you'd fold it out more, you know? So you'd use the Fold more often. But people complained, and now we get a 6.2-inch AMOLED screen on the outside, and then on the inside, you fold it out, and you get a 7.7 or 7.6-inch screen. You know, that's amazing. The fact that you get both for
now. How much is the Z?
They haven't said price yet, but from what all the leaks, all the reliable leaks have said, it's going to be around $1,980, like the original. But they said
that's too damn high.
No, not for the tech.
That is too damn high.
Tech you get no. It's you get more RAM than a computer, which you don't need. But I mean, some people use these things as their actual like work phone, not work phone, but like work computers and stuff. They'll use their phablets for that, you know, because they can handle it now, like that workload. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing as buying a $1,500 iPad, you know? It's just your choice of tech. So I'm not going to fault anybody that's going to drop $2,000 on it. Especially if you got that next program. Whoop, whoop. Okay? So the only thing that puzzles me...
Leslie will tell you what my issue was with them fold phones.
What is that?
the dust and getting stuff in it.
Oh,
But they
Dust
covered
and
that.
grit.
best part.
Dust and grit.
The
They
best
covered that
part.
though. Did you hear that part?
Oh,
Yeah,
But
they did. I saw it.
invented their own brushes to they went in and invented their own brush system to make sure that you get absolutely zero dust in your fold. So they have every time you fold it out, it every time you fold it, it basically brushes everything out. You know?
That's cool.
Hell yeah, it's amazing, bro. It's like
I mean, for that technology alone, I think it's worth it. Shit, you pay $400 for a Dyson if you want that shit. So
Stupid.
yeah, you get $400 Dyson, yo.
you got a damn vacuum inside your phone. I'm saying, there you go. That's the extra 400 that you would pay if the phone was just 1,600.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so you're paying $1,500 for the Ultra, right? So say you buy the Note Ultra, that is literally, it's a wonderful phone. Don't get me wrong, but it is the same thing you've seen before. It's a slab of glass. Okay?
My only gripe with the Fold, and it's the only thing, but I get why they probably couldn't do it, was not having an S Pen. That was the only gripe I had with it.
Not having a what?
An
The
S
S
Pen.
Pen.
Oh,
I think the S Pen will be in the next iteration of it. Same
they
thing.
don't have no place to put it.
Well, no, same thing with the under the display camera. I think we'll get that next year. But I'm okay with missing out on that, honestly, just because like Dirty said, I like the S Pen, but for what I need it, I don't use it enough to justify drawing my line in the sand at it has to have this.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it, but it would be nice to have.
No, absolutely, you're absolutely right. Hell yeah, that thing.
Because let me tell you what I use my S Pen for, and y'all gonna laugh at me, but I don't really care. I use my S Pen to take selfies. I put my camera far away.
It figures.
Oh yeah.
I put my camera far away, and
Another thing
click.
is you don't let, if you have to have, with everything going on in the world right now with the pandemic, if you have to have people, if we're delivering when we do DoorDash and stuff, I don't want people touching my phone with their fingers, so I'll just have them use the S Pen.
And then you can sanitize it.
That's cool. Sign here,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, exactly. Because some people require signatures for bigger orders, but
Or when they order alcohol, you need a signature.
oh yeah, when they order alcohol,
Y'all deliver alcohol through DoorDash.
they do.
Yes.
That is nuts.
Ever since the pandemic started, they've authorized the sale of alcohol, like, to be.
And you need to touch people's ID and stuff. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh, so you have to check the ID.
you
Yeah.
have to scan it. You have
Yeah.
to scan it.
And put it in the
The phone
in
system.
the system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Some people are pains in the asses, and you can't sell it to them if they don't give you an ID. Like,
Well, because the app won't let you continue.
yeah, the app won't let you continue without the ID. So it's innovative in that sense. But as far as a deal breaker for the Fold, nah, it wasn't a deal breaker for me. But for some people, it was. But the Fold isn't made for everyone. It's made for somebody that's like, oh my God, I've been waiting for a new technology forever. Like you have, you've had slab phones forever. You know what I mean? Like a slab of glass with a thinner bezel every time. Every other year, we'll get a really thin bezel, and then You know, then we'll get the RAM upgrade, and then a thinner bezel and a thinner bezel. You know, but now we're getting to the point where it's like, oh man, we're getting foldable phones. Like you can literally fold open a phone and watch your media, and then fold it in and make a phone call, you know, or whatever. You don't need two things anymore. You don't need a tablet and a phone, you know. And I consume most of my media on my phone, so I don't know about you guys, but that having a bigger phone like that, at you know, that you can put away at any point in your pocket, that's pretty cool.
I'm always on my phone.
But like the note, the Note Ultra is like what 6.9 inches, almost 7-inch phone in your pocket. So
Yeah.
and then the Note, I mean not the Note, the Fold 2 is 6.2 inches on the screen, and then like long, and then it's 7.7 inches across for the bigger screen inside. You know, that takes some pretty weird dimensions, but it's gonna be. I like the fact that like all these companies work with them, like YouTube, Netflix, all of them are going to work with them to get the perfect ratio. You know, so you're not watching a 4:3 movie on a 19:5 aspect. You know,
Yeah.
that's a pain.
What's up, Storm?
That's like what?
Stormy Life is in the chat.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Stormy?
But anyway, I don't want to jeopardize everybody's time, so somebody else thought.
We done been on this for 2 hours and 11 minutes. It's time to end.
Okay. Bottom line is, me and Dirty, we're gonna be the foldable brothers. All right, we're getting foldable.
What are you talking about, Dirty? You getting a foldable phone?
Yes, he is. I'm gonna convince.
Why?
Him. Because he is.
I said I was thinking about it. I said the phone looked nice. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
you
all.
always got the Note. Now you're gonna get this foldable phone.
He has a 3-generation back Note. All right. I told him if he's gonna upgrade, you got to make it worth it. And a phone like the Fold is worth it.
Okay, keep on thinking that.
It is. It is worth it because for only $400 more.
Whatever. You paying $2,000 for no damn foldable phone.
$2,000. And
paying $400 for that Dyson.
Yeah. And technically, you only have to pay like 80% of it, and then you can trade it in the next thing. So there you go. You're not paying $2,000. You're paying the same as the other one.
Yeah, but I really don't want to do that. I want to pay it off and own it. Like it seems with that you're only renting.
I hear you, but it depends on if it's worth it to you or not. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, if your phone's gonna be worth trading in, like I wouldn't. If you have an S20 Ultra, I wouldn't go out and be like, run out and get a Fold 2. But
I could trade my phone in to get that S20 to Samsung. They'll give me $250 for it.
Well, there you go. I would do
that.
I'm
not doing that. My phone paid for.
Yeah, but your phone's old.
No, I don't care. I could use my phone specifically to record and edit videos, and I don't have to worry about doing that on the other phone. I'll be good to go.
I'll be able to record, edit, and watch a video all at the same time.
Well, that's why I want the tablet.
Okay. You're about to spend $1,500 on a tablet. You're yelling at me about a phone.
It's cheaper than $2,000. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's cheaper than $2,000.
Yo,
at least he could fold and take with his. He could fold and take with him.
I could take the tablet with me too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
you know what? At the end of the day, you do you, and as long as you enjoy your tech,
that tab is beautiful though. So I don't blame
yes. Oh my God. And the speakers are amazing.
Dude, I love that all these new tablets and phones and stuff come with Dolby Atmos like built into them with the Samsung.
About time.
And then not only that, they're starting to add like
THX.
THX sound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
THX sounds to your phone, man. Like pretty soon we're not even gonna have movie theaters anymore. We're just gonna be watching our phones. They'll be like, coming soon to your Samsung Galaxy Note.
Heck yeah. Exclusive.
I got an exclusive troll.
Next Marvel's next movie.
Oh my gosh, can we talk about that creepy ass troll doll? I know there's a bonus feature. The creepy troll doll that had a button on the
Oh my god.
What are y'all talking about?
That was weird.
Hasbro put out troll dolls, from the new movie. And there was a talking troll doll of the main character, and it's supposed to have 10 phrases. It says 10 phrases on its belly, but if you lift its skirt and look underneath, it has a hidden button underneath that if you press it, the girl giggles and gasps.
Ew!
Oh
no! I was dying. I was like, "Is this real or is they?" I'm like, "Is this real or is this edit?" Because I'm like, "This don't make sense. This is weird."
It was like, "Yeah, my friend gave this to my daughter for her birthday, and we're taking it out of the box. It says nothing but a orgasm button on it. This damn doll has a damn button right under
Yeah.
spot, dude."
Yeah, that was weird to put that button there.
Podcast.
I was like, what the hell am I looking at?
This is not for the podcast.
No, I'm telling you, the innovation is good, but you can go too far, people.
Yeah, they went too far on that one.
Yeah, they went too far with that. Oh my god, that was a fun news topic. Anyways, the moral of the story is, if you're feeling froggy jump, go get you that Fold 2, because every other phone's gonna be a flat slab of glass, and that phone is gonna be a just innovative phone. You know what I mean? Like,
just get what you want.
And then
get the tech that makes you happy.
There you go.
If you want a tablet, go Lynn's route. Oh.
Yep. I want the tablet.
And we want prices on the PlayStation and Xbox. That's all I have to say. I don't want to hear no more games.
All right, so final thoughts.
Well,
do what you like.
Do what you like.
You're excited about the tablet. He's excited about his foldable phone.
Mm-hmm.
I got an iPad Pro, so I'm good. And we got more games for PlayStation. And Apple is playing us with their xCloud denial and Stadia denial. And that's it. We're good.
I think if more than customers come out and say something, then eventually Apple will, let they
wait, what'd you say?
Their users be able to play on Xbox Cloud. So,
all right, so we'll go ahead and do the outros, and that'll be it for this video. So we'll start with Dirty.
All right, people. Great podcast. Talked about techs, games, yada yada yada.
Dirty.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess Leslie can't hear me.
I can't hear y'all.
Lord have mercy.
But
this is iPhone in action, guys. iPhone in action. Okay.
I'm not on the iPhone. I'm on my iPad.
I don't give a crap. It's still Apple.
And it's storming out here.
It's Apple ecosystem.
It's affecting my interwebs.
Apple.
And we had a great podcast talking about tech
his
games.
iPad. I still can't hear him. Well, he's muted now.
I'm here. Y'all, we had a great podcast. I finally got something to talk about that I'm really excited. Like, I love Xbox, but when I say I love tech and phones and shit, there is no like that is my bread and butter. Like,
My
you ain't
earpods
gonna
are about to die.
yeah, you ain't gonna catch me without
Apple.
that's some Apple ear. You know, when I get my jelly beans, I'll have 24 hours. No, 6 hours.
Hey, hold on though. I left them out all day,
All
Look,
right.
look, no, we don't want to hear your
and I
excuses.
used I used
We
them
don't
all
want to
night.
hear
And I
your
left them
excuses,
out all
Leslie.
day, and they still made it through 2 hours of this
We don't want to hear your excuses, Apple.
Oh man.
All right.
This was a lot of fun, guys. Seriously, like I,
Did
I
you
was,
do his outro? Because I didn't hear it.
You
Yeah, I did it.
interrupted his outro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dirty. I couldn't hear
No,
you. My
you
bad.
good.
I can't
Nah,
hear
you good.
y'all. My earbuds died.
she's like my headphones died, Derek.
No. My AirPods is dying. All that money for them freaking things. You know, I'm good.
I got the black pods.
Listen, I got them for $50 off my mom, so they're already used.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we are some tech heads. We love the tech for sure. And I have always been a tablet person. I'm sorry, but that's just me. I'm tablet and thin laptops. That's me. Give me a nice thin profile laptop. I'm good to go. Give me a nice tablet. I'm good to go. I love my tablets. One of my favorite tablets is the what the fuck is it? It's the the Nvidia Shield K1. That is one of my most
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
tablets.
The Shields are great tablets.
It's old, but I love it because guess what? I can live stream from it.
Can
I
I
can
just
live
tell
stream
you?
to Twitch on my tablet and have face cam and the comment to pop up on the screen while I'm playing.
Well, I know if you pre-order the tablet, are you going to pre-order it through T-Mobile?
It'll have to be through T-Mobile, yeah.
Yeah, I would check to see what their deals are, but like a lot of places are doing, if you buy the tablet or the phone or you can get like free credits for Samsung.
Make sure you check like either Best Buy or Samsung because you can do it through your provider.
Yeah, you still do it through your provider, and then they'll add whatever the
bonuses are into your Samsung account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you said do it through the provider and what?
Okay, so go to Best Buy and see, or when Best Buy and stuff puts out their deals for their tablet, and I would check there and see if they have any like, free earbuds with the purchase, or you know what I mean?
Because they'll be able to do it through T-Mobile.
Or you might be able to get the $150
credit.
$50 credit like through Samsung.
Yeah.
If you go through Best Buy, you can still do it through T-Mobile. You don't actually. They have the authorized people there. You can do the Next or whatever.
Okay.
That's how we do it because sometimes they'll have like get $200 Best Buy credit for buying it at Best Buy, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
Me too.
September 1st. Oh, that was another thing. If you're interested in the Fold 2, they're going to have more information, price, and pre-orders all go up on the 1st. But you can go on Samsung right now, Samsung.com, and reserve your place for the Note, the Note 20, the Note 20 Ultra, and the Fold 2.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing for the tablet though.
No, I don't know about the tablet, but
yeah,
I've
been looking.
When do those come out? Do they come out this month or next month?
I don't know.
It'd probably be the middle of the month. No, because the buds came out yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like Flossie already had them. Flossie Carter.
Flossie got
Yeah.
everything already.
Well, I think
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, he already has everything.
Him in white shoes. Shout out to White.
White shoes.
White shoes, calm down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You know what's funny? He was doing the Buds Live review, and he almost gave. He saw only one tip for the ear, the larger tip for the ear, and he's like, "Oh, I guess they only sent me one." So he tried to give the other one to White Shoes to chew on, and he saw the other one. He's like, "Oh, let me grab that back." He's like, "There was two in here."
She was chewing on it.
Well, because White Shoes does quality check on the chargers, because he has so many chargers. He just gives them to his cat to chew on. I'm like, but he gave him the chewy bud or the little buds, and freaking almost lost them. So that was pretty funny.
All right, Leslie, your turn.
Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for joining us for the Between Gamers and for sticking around for this long. If you did, you are awesome. It's Level Up Leslie here, and you can follow me on all of the places, Level Up Leslie. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome sauce. All right, to all the new people, if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you will be notified when videos are uploaded here on the channel. And also be sure to follow everyone here. They gave you their credentials of where you can find them if they want to be located.
Yeah.
And on that note,
on our 2-man on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, thank you for having me on the podcast. You guys are best. Thank you, Papa Raven. I don't have any kind of credentials, so
he just retweets all the awesome giveaways.
Yep.
So if you want to join a giveaway, you know where to find them.
Yep.
And on that note, I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Need to look into that 2-man juggling team thing.